if second. If plus past simple. Verb D ed ied or second part. تصريف تاني finishes. Answer the condition. Of course, subject you can't use well. We use what? Could. Might plus infinitive. First case في الحالتين اللي قبل كده زيرو facts حقائق habits عادات. if في الحالة الأولى بستخدمها للتعبير عن شيء ممكن حدوثه في المستقبل. استخدمت الحالة الأولى. if في الحالة الثانية this is used to indicate something impossible now but can be achieved in the future. شيء مستحيل دلوقتي بس ممكن يتعمل أو يتحقق بعدين. تستخدم كمان للأدفايس. if I went to Aswan, I would see the temples. If I went to Aswan, I would see the temples. If past simple would plus infinitive. أنا مش في أسوان دلوقتي. So it's used to indicate that something impossible now. But maybe one day, and I wish, one day we could go to Aswan in the future. So it's used like this. Or for advice, if I were you, كلنا حافظينها دي. If I were you, I would. If I were you, I would go to the party. I would go to the party. If I were you, لو أنا مكانك. So استخدمنا if الحالة الثانية to indicate الدلالة على حدث it's impossible now but can be achieved in the future. Or for advice. If third case الحالة الثالثة بقى if plus past perfect had BB. If subject had past participle. Subject answer condition. Subject would, could, might have plus past participle. So if الحالة الثالثة subject past perfect مرتين وبعدين subject would, could, might have plus past participle. It's used to indicate about للدلالة على حدث impossible to happen because you talk about something happened in the past. If I went to went past simple like this. If I went to Cairo, I would see the tower. Burj Khalifa. If I had gone to Cairo last year, if I had gone to Cairo last year, I would have seen the tower. I would have seen the tower. So in first example, you have something impossible now. Now I'm here. So if I went to Cairo, I would see the temples or the towers. Sorry, the towers, the museum. Here, you can't refer by time in the past. So it's a kind of regret or a kind of something that must be impossible. It can't be achieved. It can't be done. If I had gone to Cairo last year, السنة اللي فاتت, I would have seen the tower. So here استخدام past دلالة على استحالة وقوع الحدث. بالتالي we use past perfect body term وبعدين would have past participle. So we spoke about today. We spoke about some points of if. If 0, present simple نستخدمها مع الفاكتس الحقائق ومع الهابتس العادية. ممكن present simple في الانسر كونديشن جواب الشرط يبقى does في شكل سؤال. قلنا الحالة الأولى if present any present simple present continuous present perfect. answer condition الجزء الثاني جواب الشرط الحالة الأولى will shall can may should must and have to plus infinitive. حتى لو في شكل سؤال تبقى will subject infinitive. طيب لو انا no subject ما عنديش subject كان في الحاله الاولى يبقى على طول يا اما infinitive المصدر او don't plus infinitive don't زائد المصدر. طيب لما اجي اتكلم في if الحاله الثانيه if subject past simple verb دي الافعال العاديه دي ed لو فعل شاذ second finite التصريف تاني. طيب answer of condition might would could بستخدمها للتعبير عن حدث مستحيل دلوقتي but it's not impossible forever ممكن تحقيقه بعدين. يعني هنا if I went to Aswan ايه اللي يمنع ان انا go to Aswan in the future. so استخدم التعبير عن حدث مستحيل دلوقتي او advise if I wear your shoes لو انا مكانك I would go to the party. في الحالة الثالثة بقى اللي هي impossible to think of doing this action if plus subject past perfect have be subject would could might have past participle. Let's compare between these two examples. Example number one, if I went to Cairo I would see the tower. ممكن أروح كايرو anytime in the future but not now. If I had gone to Cairo last year, so you can't come back to last year to do the action. You can't go back or come back to last year to go to Cairo. So it is impossible to do the action. So if I had gone to Cairo last year, I would have seen the tower. Thank you. Till we meet again with the alternatives of F. هناخد بداية الإف بقى